Televisa presenta.
Hola, ¿qué tal grupo? ¿Cómo están? ¿Bien? Reportarse.
Hi guys, I'm Lorenza, and today I want to explain what is equity. Equity is social equity is important farmers and justice for all people in social policy. Social equities take into account system inequalities to ensure everyone in a community has access to the same opportunities and opportunities. And we are
Hi, my name is Jovenis. I'm going to talk about the rights of equity and non-discrimination, advancing equity, civil rights, racial justice, environmental justice, equal opportunity, and non-discrimination in accordance with all applicable federal, state, and local laws and statutes, including the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Civil Rights Restoration Act of 1987, Executive Order on Environmental Justice, Executive Order on Language Access, EO on Advancing Reciprocity and Equity, and Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, or Chapter 65 9A, and Portland City Code Chapter 23. It is a policy of the city to eliminate discrimination based on protected classes of race, religion, color, sex, marital status, familial status, national origin, age, mental or psychical disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, or source of income. Such discrimination poses a threat to the health, safety, and general welfare of Portland community members and menacing the institutions and foundation of our community. It is unlawful to discriminate on the basis of the above listed protected clauses in programs, activities, services, benefits, and employment where carried by the city directly or through a contractor or any other entity with whom the City of Portland arranges to carry out its programs and activities except as allowed by federal laws, rules, and regulations.
Hi, my name is Jael, and I will talk to you about the relationship between the equity and the social sustainability. Equity is inherent in democracy, where each person has the same ability to influence the decisions that their government makes, and therefore equal access to the resources required to participate in the political process and make informed decisions. As community grow and evolve, the voices of some groups of residents can sometimes be unheard and consequently unanswered. Managed growth, for instance, can increase housing prices unless measures are taken to offset the effects of limiting the supply of housing or incrementing land costs. In the environmental justice field, lower income and minority populations were found to be disappropriately exposed to the pollution and environmental hazards. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lorenza, and today I want to talk about the indigenous people in equity. Understanding how to create structural change by actively contracting related to ways of interacting with indigenous people and even all the organization level with health, care system and health professionals education is essential for creating a more inclusive, equitable, and healthy society. In the equity profession, education the primary means of teaching about the health inequities has been to frame that as streaming for culturally or ethically based issues. Well, attention into culturally specific practice can be evaluated to raise percussion cultural stereotypes and other things. Raising the focusing on the euroclinic system contains the expert oppressive effects on indigenous people. We present an organization transformation fragment work ground in the equitable participation of a comprehensive critical review for this literature on the use of equity and social justice, understanding how under degraded health professions education would focus on indigenous health. We did a thematical analysis of the results and discussed the percent in the 56 selected articles to identify promising a particle and change associated with the interrogation of equity and social justice in the understand health profession education. The firm were reasoning for this analysis comprehension of their interneted components, adopt critical, medical, and how to say a practice that promote indigenous people epistemologies, part with indigenous students, education and community and date educators in critical pedagogical approaches and health equity issues. The farm work could be guide the development of contextually tailored intervention that contributes to the college's health and professions education.
Globally, women have fewer opportunities for economic participation than men, less access to basic and higher education, greater health and safety risk, and less political representation. Guaranteeing the rights of women and giving them opportunities to reach their full potential is critical not only for attaining gender equality, but also for meeting a wide range of international developments global. Empowered women and girls contribute to health and productivity of their families, communities, and countries, creating a ripple effect that benefits everyone. The word gender describes the social constructed roles and responsibilities that societies consider appropriate for men and women. Gender equality means that men and women have equal power and equal opportunities for financial independence, education, and personal development. Women empowerment is critical aspect of achieving gender equality. It includes increasing a woman's sense of self and worth, her decision making power, and access to opportunities and resources. Yet gender is issue that is not focused on women alone, but on the relationship between men and women in society, the actions and attitudes for men and boys, an essential role is achieving gender equality. Education is a key area of focus. Although the world is making progress in achieving gender parity, in education, girls still make up a higher percentage of out of school children than boys. Approximately one quarter of girls in the developing world not attend to school. Typically, families with limited means who can afford costs such as school fees, uniforms, and supplies.